Backhand side, we want to make sure we have a good strong backhand so our opponent cannot go after our backhand and expose that as a weakness. So it's really important to practice your forehand, build up your weapon side, but you always want to have a good consistent backhand in the game, something you can rely on. It's a little bit more versatile a shot. You're going to be slicing off the backhand and you're going to be top spinning balls off the backhand. I'm going to show you the backhand slice first. Ready position, ball comes to your backhand. Start the racket back by pulling the left hand, pulling the racket back. Okay, we're cocking it up here. You notice the weight had shifted onto the left foot this time. We turn it out. Now our first step becomes the right foot moving across. We're going to get over to the ball. We're going to plant the left foot, called the anchor foot at the right time. Go out and begin to receive the ball. Now, you notice the racket moves from high to low. Slides under the ball, carries it out, and we got a nice finish here with a nice racket face opening up toward the sky. I'll demonstrate this shot for you, hopefully without hitting the camera. We're going to bounce a ball, start the racket up, a nice long slice. My intention here is to keep my shoulders from opening up too much. I'm going to try to keep that right shoulder going out, keep my left shoulder back. See the nice underspin on the ball? Left arm goes back for balance. I got a nice finish here on the right foot. The backhand slice. Accelerate downward, opening the strings, following through to your target. Okay? The major thing on the slice is make sure you're leaning into the ball. Look at this shoulder, dig in. Look at that position on the slice, the way I use my body weight to lean into the ball. Very similar to like you'd be breaking in a door. As you begin to slice, lean in. Notice everything stays nice and quiet here. There's the finish. Always keep your head very still on these strokes. When you're running for the ball and when you're hitting the ball, keep your head very, very still. You'll be able to focus better on the ball and produce good shots. Okay. All right, the other backhand is the backhand drive. We're going to put a little topspin on it. Difference between topspin and underspin is on the topspin, eventually the racket arrives below the level of the ball, or intended point of impact on the ball, as much as 6 inches or a foot. Now, you must keep your racket perpendicular in order to achieve topspin. When you contact the ball, the racket is moving from low to high, almost like you're bringing it up a flight of steps. And you'll notice the difference with the slice. You're hitting down on the ball, opening up the frame, and then sliding back up. Here's the topspin backhand. I'm going to take the racket this time right back toward my hip, where the butt cap is now pretty much showing out toward the net. This being the butt cap. Start the racket a foot below the intended point of impact. I'm going to take the knuckles on my hand right here, this row of knuckles, and drive them out toward the net and have a nice finish. If I were to have a ball tucked under my arm here, you'll notice the ball should completely dislodge and fall out as I follow through. All right, this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to toss the ball out to my left, turn my shoulders, hopefully hit this ball right up a ramp. There's a nice pretty shot. This will produce topspin on the ball. A ball that is spinning quickly forward like this will come down to the earth a lot quicker than a ball that is not spinning. So the advantage of the topspin is you can aim high over the net and the ball will eventually come down in the confines of the court. You can also take a big swing at a ball. If you can produce enough topspin, you can actually have power with control, the control being the spin. We'll do it once more. Look at that nice topspin. I feel I can address the ball from a very low point. The ball could cross the net by, let's say, 3, 4, even 5 feet in some cases, and still land in the court. It gives you a nice little arch on the ball. So you definitely want to practice these shots off the backboard. Getting low for the topspin drive. You notice I come back up. As I follow through, my body begins to rise. In conjunction with the racket, we got a nice finish.